This is Keely, isn't she just beautiful? She resides here at Owen River Lodge on the South Island, New Zealand, and she's shaking my hand. Now, this part of the world is renowned for wild brown trout, some of the best brown trout fishing in the world. I just can't wait to go and wet a line. I'll patch you tonight, darling, but for now, I've got to go and fly fish, do a little bit of hunting, so to speak, and see just how good this place is. Oh. Mate, are you serious? That's a trout?
No doubt, yep. Feeding around good.
It's not a log?
No.
I can't believe it. We've driven about an hour from Owen River Lodge. This is my guide, Greg. They call him the Pup. Mate, how picturesque is this area?
Pretty beautiful, isn't it? Yeah.
And we've literally got out of the car, walked over and seen a big brown log. What are my chances of actually catching this fish?
All up to you, really. Depending how your cast goes, well, he's feeding well enough to catch, no doubt about that. It's up to you.
He's feeding,
yeah,
and I'm nervous, but I've got it covered because I've got the brown, the beige, the cream, and the off-white. I look like a fly fisherman. Let's go nail him, mate.
Let's go and get him.
That is a serious fish. Where is he, mate?
Left-hand current above that big rock.
So the big rock.
Right,
Yep.
see those two rocks, the big rocks out over there?
Yeah, up there.
Take the right-hand edge of that, he's about 6 feet in front.
Above the big rock. So he's moved over to left more, has he?
Yep, yep,
Okay, so just put a practice cast out.
yep.
How's that?
6 feet longer, same line.
Okay, so I've just got to be 6 foot in front of that.
Yep.
No good? Wait. Ah! Oh! How good is that? Oh!
Only one problem, I've left my landing net in the car.
That's all right, and he's gone under this rock.
You come forward, come right forward. Come way up into the sand here.
That is just insane.
You're right.
Thank you very much.
Hold it, keep it firm, and while you do all that, I'm going to go and retrieve my landing net.
Oh, he's gone now.
Okay, up over the rock.
There he is.
The big trick is on all these rocks is trying to direct them off the rocks.
Yep.
That's the killer, you know?
There he is. He's just got his head down there.
Yeah, so just try and lift them out gently. There, now you're right.
That's it. That is trout fishing. That's why I come to New Zealand. We saw the fish. We casted the fish. The indicator went under. My heart disappeared down my throat.
Hey, how about I run and get the net then?
If you want.
I'll be literally a minute.
Yep, okay, go. Greg is running to get the net. So what I've got here, I've got the fish just sitting with his head in the current, and you can see him quite clearly. He's happy sitting there, just working along, head down. I'm just going to try and hold him there because trout are a bit slippery. And if we get a net, it's going to make it a lot easier. I just got to say, I do a lot of fishing around the place, but that is unbelievable. One prospecting cast, one cast in the general direction, and he just come up and smashed it. And the feeling, I've got to tell you, the feeling of seeing a fish, hunting that fish, presenting it with a fly, and then setting the hook, that is amazing. I can see why trout fishing in general and trout fishing on fly in New Zealand is such a popular sport.
All right, just put a bit more tension on it, ease them up this way.
I never thought a brown trout could make my heart beat so much, Greg. I just try to pull him round here.
Keep his head up, head up. That's the story.
Let me just say, I love it when a plan comes together. How long have you been trout fishing New Zealand? About 5 minutes. Oh, sorry, that included the capture.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful specimen, eh? He's caught up in the net. Male fish?
Yep, jackfish.
We say it's a male fish because it has a hooked jaw, and that hook there just sort of gets a bit excited when he wants to spawn, almost like a bull on his big horns. And that is a stunning fish. I'll hold him around the tail wrist and I'll present him to you. And that is the log we saw floating in the river. The very first cast First
That's
cast?
not bad. I told you first cast was 90% you catch them.
Absolutely. And the reason New Zealand is so popular for trout fishing around the world, it's because you can see the fish, isn't it?
Sight fishing, yeah, absolutely. You can't, I don't think there's many other places in the world you can sight them and catch them like that. So
And they talk about gin clear water. Well, if
is
this
it.
was gin clear water, I think we're looking at a piece of Bombay because it is crystal. And that is amazing. I'm pretty happy. He's ready to go, isn't he, mate?
absolutely.
And didn't he eat that fly?
He sucked it in good.
Now, we've been swimming this fish quite a bit. Most fish get released here.
99%. I haven't killed one for a long time myself.
Yep.
Guiding wise, 100% let go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're going to let this puppy go, and I'll tell you why, Mr. Trout. Because the venison at the lodge is so good, we don't need to eat you.
You did right. Far
And
better than that.
Away he goes. Look at that, you can still see him.
Beautiful.
I'm loving this New Zealand fly fishing. Unbelievable.
Let's get another, eh?
Let's do it. There's a fish here, mate.
Yep. Straight in there. See those bubbles that are coming down there now?
Yes, yes,
They're right on top of them now.
I see him.
Yep.
So it's just that dark splodge.
Yep. Hard to see. They've got the overcast conditions.
I would never think that was a fish. So how do I want to present a fly to him?
Well, you definitely want to be on the outside on the faster current.
Yep.
You get on the inside in that slower water, it tends to drag, like we were talking about earlier. You want to be on the outside where it makes a move into the faster water, and he's going to make a decision quicker than on the inside.
So what we're going to do, we've got a fish here, we're going to present the fly on the outside in the faster moving water. That way, as Greg said, he'll have to turn and eat the fly quickly. And again, we can see a fish. Let's just see if we're good enough to catch it. This is incredible fishing. Oops, too far left.
Oh, the inside line. Watch it.
Do you want me to pull it out?
No, leave it where it is.
The wind got that. Oh, he is. Look at him, look at him, look at him.
He's big.
Oh, he's big.
Oh,
Oh,
slowly stripping. Here he comes.
oh,
Yeah!
yeah!
Oh, you dropped it. He got that, and you're still in the drag on the inside.
Mate, he come up and ate it. I felt the hook go in, but
Oh, he hooked him, yeah, just off, gone.
is that a regular occurrence or just my week?
Oh, no, you get a couple of them a day. Yep.
Well-
he was a goodie.
We've had the pleasure, we've had the pain. This is what it's all about. He just come up and smacked that fly. But if you caught them all,
Oh, wouldn't be so much fun, would it? Wouldn't be a challenge anyway. Ah.
oh, so that little yellow rock is behind it, is he?
Right on top
I
of
see
it,
him.
yep.
Okay, so what do I want to do with the fly?
Right hand side,
So, yeah,
5 feet in front. But put that test one up if you want. But,
there's the tester. It's the same as that, but 8 foot forward.
yeah,
Okay, I'll pull a little bit of line off. My heart is in my mouth here.
15 foot forward. Try that, I reckon. Okay, so here he comes for it.
Ah! Got him! Oh, how incredible is that? That is one of the coolest things. Oh, he's going I have ever seen. Oh, how's the take?
Pretty good, pretty good.
He just come up, head and shoulders out of the water, this massive white gob. Mate, that is incredible. My heart is in my mouth. I've caught some big fish, Greg, like I've caught massive fish. Mate, I'm shaking all over. I am shaking. And if you don't get excited about this,
Let's back it out.
so I've got to keep the rod tip up.
Yeah, as high as you can. We might end up downriver here
I
anyway.
think we might. I just got the head
Come
in the...
back on the side now.
So why am I keeping the rod tip high?
So, not too bad here because there's not many big rocks, but the more big rocks around, the higher you keep the line direct with the fish, they're
Yep.
not going to go around underneath
I'll
the rock.
try and get him into this calmer water, eh?
I think we've got him sorted now.
Oh, that's a worry. I can't speak, Greg. I'm that excited.
Dry fly is the best, I reckon.
It is, isn't it?
And you tend to miss a whole lot less strikes in a dry because you can see it happen
Yep.
more, so you've got the timing better.
You know the best advice you gave me?
Yeah. What?
Oh, he's going.
You're off. Out in the grass and hold it high. You gotta go.
The best advice he gave me, mate,
Yeah.
was to take the time.
Big fish like that, take their time. Go right in behind this rock or land the sucker. Done.
Yes!
Nice fish. Nice
That
fish.
is one of the greatest angling moments I've ever had. I'm still shaking to see that fish come up and sip the dry fly. I'm loving his work. Come down here and have a look. New Zealand, Owen River Lodge.
Beauty.
Holy snapping brown trout. Look at that for a fish. It's a big male. Look at that buck jaw there. That is just a monstrous brown trout. And look at that white gob. When I saw that white gob come up and eat that dry fly, the best advice I ever got was just wait. He took it down, and that is one of the greatest freshwater fish I've ever caught. I'm so proud. Greg, how old do you reckon this fish should be?
3, maybe 4, yeah, something like that.
3 to 4 years of age.
Quite long, but not in good condition, yeah. Reasonable
Well,
condition.
people have said from time to time that I've got a big mouth. Just check out the size of the gob on that. That is unbelievable. Mate, thank you so much. Time to put it back.
Yeah, we'll get him back.
I'd shake your hand,
yeah.
but I haven't got any hands left.
Now we have.
Look at that flight and put that fish back. That is amazing. Just want to find a little bit of calmer water to release this fish in. It was an incredible fight. It took me all the way downstream. I just want to have him sit there and I can see those gills moving so the fish can just swim away when it's ready. I've got to say, that was just incredible to come to New Zealand. I've dreamt about doing this since I was a little boy, and it's taken all this time to actually go freshwater fishing in New Zealand. Been here plenty of times on the salt and briny, and now that fish is thinking about going, look at that, he's snaking around, and he'll just slide away, sit in the current just there like that, look at that, and he will get his breath. And the great thing is, he's there for next time you come to New Zealand. Now, what you gotta do is go all the way down the road, you see a really big rock, and then there's a black and white cow with a patch that looks a bit like the shape of Australia. If you turn right there, you'll find that beautiful fish right there. There is a fish there about this long, just sucking little dry flies off the surface. The big problem, how are we going to get to him? There's going to be some drag here, isn't there, mate?
Doesn't look too good, to be honest.
Now, I fear, because he has a cunning plan. Please explain the plan.
Because the drift is not too good, from this side we're going to go across the river, up around behind this big mountain and come back on the other side of him. So we get the drift perfect and...
Is that what you're going to do, is it?
Well, you reckon you're coming with me?
Let's just get to like this bloke too.
So away we go.
Bad thing is that since we left base camp, the trout's actually died of old age. Remind me to renew my gym membership. Talk about exhilarating. Can you see him?
Straight above that little white stick. Wait and see the...
Oh, I see him, I see him.
Swimming to the left there now.
From here, that fish looks like the size of a pilchard. And we're not even halfway. If I muff this cast, never forgive me. Let's go. It's good, but the only thing you got to hang on to 50 metres above the river is a prickle bush. Out, 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 out. Well, this is a scenario. I thought our fish had moved, but there's another big fish on that side as well.
Yeah, come in there, swim right in the old shallows.
Now, we're gonna have to make sure that fish doesn't spook our fish or we're in big trouble.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Get down.
Should be right, should be right. We'll sneak around into this bluffer here again and stick with the original plan, eh?
Sounds like a plan, let's do it.
Okay.
I'll follow you and get the thistles out of my hand.
just up current. You don't want to give it time to drag. You want to land it a couple of feet in front.
So lift it up and drop it down. Where's he going? Oh, there he is.
Same strategy.
Right, this will be. Well, as they say, it is better to have loved than lost than not loved at all. But that hurt just a little bit.
Slow down.
Seeing those big browns today absolutely blew my mind, and being able to stick a dry fly on one of them, mate, is it always this good?
Well, dry fly is the ultimate, and today we got a good taste of it. It was good.
Well, it's my first experience freshwater fishing in New Zealand. I got to say, unbelievable. Why did I wait so long? If you want to get over here and give it a go, just contact Gary Barmby at Angling Adventures, get yourself over to Owen River Lodge, and you too can be waving the wand and catching the monster.